Hey, we're up back here at the boat. It is New Year's Eve, and hey, look, I'm ready to party with my vent boa.
He's Bill. I'm Jeannie. We're two do-it-yourselfers who met on a sailboat in 1988. 3 houses and 4 boats later, we're refitting our 1998 Seahorse Oceaneer 55-foot steel trawler, Blue Sky. Welcome to our journey.
Good morning. We are back up here working on the wall. We also opened up the hole there where that vent will eventually go. We put this piece in right here, and then we've gotten the wide piece in, and we're getting ready to stick that guy on. We'll have to cut around the outlet down there. Oh joy.
We're only working half a day today.
Just going up to here.
We were here a very long time yesterday.
Yes.
I don't know how much we worked.
Well, I mean, designs work, so.
You took a nap, and we watched TV.
Yeah, it's not.
We took some breaks.
Yeah, we took some breaks. Well, but my back was killing me. And
yeah, I know. I'm just saying that we were here for a long time, but that didn't mean that we were working the whole time.
Yeah, I know.
All right, later. You can take a break, honey.
We got 4 or 5 more of the panels in, put the outlets back in and the Cat 5 back in, and then we got the wide piece of wood. Encompasses the curve is the superstructure spreading out this way and curving as you go down. That's where it's a compound curve.
Curves? Compound?
That's what makes it such a pain in the rear. This little piece, we cut it short, so we add it on, and we just glued that on. That's why we had that panel out. What we're hoping to do is, since we're going to have a 3D printer in here, we want to be able to vent the fumes from over there up to here, so we're going to use that little hole. We're done. I'm done.
Later.
Later.
Have we run wires for lights in here?
Yeah, well, maybe not. I got March where I want to put a light, but no. Hey, we're up back here at the boat. It is New Year's Eve, and hey, look, I'm ready to party with my vent boa. We got to go from that little vent duct right there, bring it down, bring it across, and then have it come out over here where, in theory, the 3D printer is going to sit somewhere like here, and this is to provide ventilation for that guy. We're going to work on that, and once we get the hose in place, we're going to then transition back to putting the pretty pieces on and get a few more of those on. Hopefully actually finish this up, not tonight, but tomorrow we'll certainly finish up the pretty pieces and whatnot. Oh yeah, no, I've jinxed us now. Okay, sorry. No, we're not going to finish up. We're not going to try to finish. We're taking forever. Okay, later. We got the hose in. Now I just need to get a vent piece there and bring it through over here. Here's the hose. Goes down and over. Later. Going to fix this missing clip right here that came off. These are like rock hard.
Well, it should be.
Give me a piece and I'll mark it. Slowly getting more and more done. We're gonna have to go in and stop a little early. We need an outlet extender. I think we still have some here, but we're not finding them. It's probably got moved to home later. Good morning. I am adding this extender. This is what we were looking for last night but couldn't find. It goes on the other side of the outlet here, and you can actually, by squishing them down a little bit, you can slide them over, and then it extends the depth of that so that you can have deeper walls when you put other wall coverings on it. And we went to Home Depot to get them, but Home Depot was closed, even though their website said they were still going to be open for another hour. They closed at 6, not at 8. Luckily, we still had a few of these around the house. Let's see, is it going like that? Yeah. And there's the piece on, and then that's going to go back up in there like that. Woo! Okay.
Welcome, Captain Sully. Oh,
Not ours.
not ours, not my dog.
Oh.
That's dead. We're back from lunch and we're making a few adjustments. Gonna move this panel.
Changed our design and we're going to do the felt over there, but we got to put a trim piece of wood. So we just put contact cement there and now we're waiting for it to dry. So you can now watch the exciting video of drying glue. Much more exciting than drying paint.
We're taking the bottom panels out so that we can cover those with black melamine. Ah! She's scared.
Let's watch glue dry again. In this case, contact cement. Still wet. Made pretty good progress today. We got the rest of those panels all in. We decided to change this. We put a nice little strip piece here, and then we're going to come back with foam. We got our first two boards with melamine on them. And then we also got the ventilation duct poking out there. Slowly moving forward. Not as quickly as I'd like, but I guess we'll get there at some point. Later. Turn off office light. Turn off master bedroom light.
Alexa, turn off port bedroom light.
Good morning. We are up here at the boat. I'm going to be working on the lower panels going around the inside of the boat there. But first we're going to go cut up some of this melamine so that it's the size for these lower panels instead of hand cutting it, because when I hand cut it, it cracks it like that, which then means you got to cut it lower. So we're going to see if the table saw or the track saw will do a better job cutting it.
Later.
Later. Here we are unboxing a new package of melamine. Oh, so exciting. Ooh. Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
I gotta clean this off so I can start gluing panels up. We got all our cut pieces, and I guess I'm gonna do about 4 or 5 at a time and then glue them. And then yeah, and our big bit came for cutting those off. That's a nasty looking bit. That'll let me do it on the table with the white side down so it won't be damaging the black. That looks like an entire row of ones to do. Woohoo! We got glue on everybody. Yeah, almost dry. Okay, there's the first set all glued up. 2 sets down. Last set to do. We have these guys set up for Jeannie to paint. Scuffing the board up. And she has 5 more up there. We've made the boat even more treacherous to get around. We'll leave her to her fun. Turn on the foyer light.
Turn on the foyer light.
Okay.
There we go. Okay.
I think you said Alexis.
Oh. Cold.
How cold is it?
It's 59 inside the boat.
Oh, we're freezing.
Yeah. Got the heater on. Not heating up quick enough. This is miserable. I don't see how y'all people in the north can live like this. Anyway, I got 3 or 4 of these that have pieces sticking over bigger, so I'm gonna take that off with the saw and then do the final trim with the router. When you try to do the router on this big stuff, the router likes to grab it and zip it along. We're gonna install the lighting circuitry, lighting wiring for the office, which is gonna consist of this wire right here, although we're probably gonna add one more 18 gauge cable to it because the LED controllers, which actually do, wow, can handle 72 amps. Anyway, it's 36 channel, RGB white. It takes 5 lines, red, green, blue, white, and then ground. Wires are gonna get run in here and then dropped into, and then this box will hold that later. And Jeannie's busy pulling wires. Oh, it's curved. Okay, pull it now. Because we got to get some power back here for the boxes here. Okay, that's about all you get. There's the positive wire. Pulled about 1 foot of its 30-foot length.
Oh, motherfucker.
Oh, there's a splinter in there?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. I'm not sure. Piercing. Well, you can't really see it with no blood coming out. It's the start of the yellow wire. Okay, hang on a second. I want to go ahead and feed them here. Turns these from just being terminal connection to a bus bar. I have 3 of these guys. The new wire there goes on over. It looks like a new wire. Yep, there are the new wires right there. A couple of the common blocks in now. We just about have everything in here. I don't have the Ethernet PoE to adapter, but we'll get that in there and then be able to wire that in. This is the ArtNet to DMX, and then we come up here and we go into the DMX controller. Don't have power to that. There are the power wires for it. These are the group connections. You can either use these to control red, green, blue light, a red, green, blue, white light, or individually. And a lot of these we're just going to be using individual. So you either get 36 connections, 12 lights, or for 9 of the RGB white lights, but you got to have some common, especially when you're doing multiple ones. And then these, I'm going to fuse those. Those are going to be 4 amp fuses, because each light could, in theory, I think it's 0.75 is what each light could pull, so it gives a tiny bit of margin when you got a group of 4 of them. Anyway, we're going to finish labeling them, actually run some wires maybe later. We got power in here, 2 of the mini white wires that will eventually come in here. Those are going to be loads of fun getting all those in here. Starting to get the cabinet laid out. I think we are done for the day. Later. Good morning. Well, we're up here just for a couple hours to do some cleaning, straightening up, maybe put some of the black lower pieces in the office, but nothing major. Later. For the lower boards, we are using screws to mount them because that seems to work the best. Of course, when you're using screws, they're visible. We're using decorative black screws so they kind of blend in, and we want to make the holes the same location for every board. So I made a little template here. Basically puts the screws a 1/2 inch down and a 1/2 inch in. And then you just take the 2 sides there, line it up on the piece, and then here are the 2 upper screws. Flip it around, slide this guy back in. And now you got 4 screw holes that in theory all are close to being the same location. And now we'll go drop these 2 guys in. Okie dokie. Later.